All right, I guess we're taking it back old school with the car videos because I'm having a late start today. It's 5 o'clock and like I literally just woke up 2 hours ago. But okay, so to answer the question that someone left on my video, um, was how to get over a breakup. So prior to my self love journey, real deep into my self love journey and evolving into a completely different person that really, really loves myself and knows myself and really has gotten to know me and love me and appreciate me and create a life that I love and I'm comfortable and I'm content. Um, Prior to that, I'll link two videos that I made about getting over a breakup. But with what I know today and what I've learned as of today, again, I'm constantly changing and evolving, so this may change in the future. But as far as getting over a breakup, from what I'm experiencing, is you have to be mentally stable. First of all, mentally stable and mentally matured and have understanding and have an understanding of people and have an understanding of the situation for what it is. So I don't live in la la land or what could have, should have, would have been, or the good things about the person. Like I am a very logical person. I think with logic and not so much emotion. So I think with logic first and a little bit of emotion, to be honest. So logically, it depends on the basis of the breakup. So majority of the time, if someone dumps us and we didn't want to be dumped for whatever reason they dumped us, we'd probably be hurt. But if you really are a logical person and you are mentally stable and you know you did something wrong to run this person off, even though you love them, and they dumped you, it's going to hurt. But your logic won't allow you to be sad or, cry about it. It's like, I messed up. Like logically, I'm going to go ahead and fess up. Like I ran this person away. So I need to fix myself. I need to do things so that this won't happen again, or so that I can be a better person in case the opportunity comes along when we get back together. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to read books. I'm going to do what I need to do to fix myself so this problem won't arise again. So that's thinking logically. If you're just going with emotions first, I'm hurt, I love that person, but you're not thinking, I ran this person away, it's my fault. So now in another instance where y'all break up and it was your decision to let this person go and it hurt your feelings because you didn't really want to let them go. Again, think logically. I let this person go because this is not going to line up with my life. This is not going to give me a peaceful, long-lasting relationship, the things that I left them alone for. Like, I will not tolerate this. I deserve better. I know I'm a good person. I know I did my part in the relationship. So logically, I shouldn't be sad. I did the right thing for me. It feels good for me to release what isn't working, to free up space for what I deserve to come in. That's thinking logically. Emotionally, you break up with somebody, you love certain things about them. You're going to be like, oh, but they were so good and we had good times and we laughed a lot. But logically, you got to be like, but they did this that overpowered all that shit. They did this, which is so vital to have in a relationship. I need them to be this way instead so that we can go for years and years to come in a healthy way and bond tighter and the relationships get stronger, but if you leaving somebody and breaking up with somebody because they're simply not giving you what you need and they're not being a team player and they're not holding their weight in the relationship, they're not staying along in alignment with the goals that you guys set for your relationship and how you want it to be, logically just be like, you know what, I did the best thing for me. Keep that in mind. But you have to be a mentally stable person to be able to be like, I got to think with logic. This is why this has happened. This is what needs to happen. This is what I need to do moving forward. This is what I need to do, to fix myself if it was my fault. This is what I need to do and look out for, or the standard I need to set moving forward, dating other people. Like, I did the right thing. I feel good about my decision. I hate that it had to end like that. I hate this time that we put together and spent together is wasted, but it's not really wasted. It's a learning lesson, again, to teach me what it is that I do want and don't want and will not tolerate in a relationship. Like, I'm doing the best for my mental health. I'm doing the best to keep my life at peace. I'm doing the best to keep the joy going in my life with or without this person. Because who we choose to bring into our already happy, peaceful, joyous life will affect if it stays peaceful, happy, and joyous. It will affect our finances. It will affect our mental. It will affect so many things, our schedule, our goals. It affects so much when you invite somebody in your life. It can be either an asset or a liability. So we have to be very particular in who we allow in and keep around. We can allow in the right person. They seem like the right person in the beginning, but when you start seeing those red flags and you start seeing those character traits that just aren't lining up with what it needs to line up with, you have to make an executive decision to be like, you know what, you're just not the one. And we're not psychic, so we're never going to know what's going to happen in the future. This person's going to end up being the wrong person. They might be the right person for years because they were never put in this particular situation where they had to show their character, show their response. You know, we go through different seasons with people depending on what happens in life. We can have a good season for 20 years and then something happens like, oh, you may can't catch cancer, and now they're like, I never had to deal with this before in 20 years. That's why it was so good and so smooth. But now I'm about to show my ass and be like, I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to not have sex with you because you're sick and you're hurt and you can't perform sexually. Like, I'm going to leave you and go be with somebody else because I would never sign up for this. So now they leave you after 20 years of a blissful relationship because this is a season that they never had to perform in. You feel me? So you would never 100% know somebody because there's no way you can 100% go through every situation in life that may come up to see how they're going to perform in each under each circumstance. So there's no freaking way unless we're psychic. There's no way we can always pick the right mate and just know they're right, because you would never ever see this person in every season, because every situation that could possibly come up is not going to come up in the first 6 months, in the first year, the first 5 years, the first 10 years. You have to go through things to really see who's down for you or not. And only then, when those situations come up, will you know if they're down for you, they're ride or die. Can they deal with this? Can they handle this? You never know. You're not psychic. You just got to go with the flow, and you got to be mentally strong enough to be like, okay, 20 years in, we good, we blissful. I catch cancer, I'm in pain, I can't have sex. He has to take care of me or whatever, and he leaves. You got to be like, I mean, he's never been in this situation. I understand. Like, it is what it is. I'm hurt. It bothers me. I'll get over it, but he just didn't want to change diapers. He didn't want to, like, not have sex, be in a relationship, a sexless relationship. I understand. I wouldn't want to do it either, or whatever. You have to think with logic first before your feelings. It may hurt, but logically, I'm a big girl. I understand. This is something for a nurse to deal with, have to change diapers or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But being in a sexless relationship, would you want to be in a sexless relationship? You have to think, like, how are they thinking? Like, would I want to be put in a situation where I'm in a sexless relationship and I love having sex? I don't think I would want to do that. I hate to say it, but he's not wrong for wanting to leave. I don't want the quality of his life to be shit and unenjoyable because this situation happened. You can't be selfish, but at the same time, you just got to hope for the best out of people. Like, I hope he, still stays, and sex isn't such a big deal. I hope he still, but if he wants to go, I understand that too, because human needs, I understand. Logically, I understand, but my heart is like, oh, I don't want to see him go. You got to be logical. You got to be real. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be real. But as far as how to get over a breakup, you got to be mentally stable. You got to face the facts. You got to remember the facts of why it broke up. And you have to harp on the facts. Not the good times, not what you thought they would be, who you thought they were, who you wish they were, who they pretended to be after they done showed you who they are. You got to harp on the facts and stay on the facts in order to get over this breakup. You are allowed to feel how you feel. You're allowed to cry, be hurt, whatever. You're allowed, because that's evolution. You got to go through those emotions. You can't ignore those emotions. Go through them, but hurry up and don't stay there. Hurry up and get out of them and get back to logic and get back to what's right for you, what's healthy for you, what's like, what it is that you need to add to your life. The type of person, we got to add people of value to our lives, and we have to be valuable to them. And it got to be even, swap, no swindle. You can't be all valuable and great for this person and they're not that for you. Don't take the shitty end of the stick. Keep logic first. And that's how you get over a breakup. Now, but I'll link 2 videos that I've made before about breaking up and how to bounce back from a breakup and when to start dating again. I'll try and link those videos now so you can watch those old videos. They probably still pertain, but this is right now, today, with what I know and what I've evolved into about getting over a breakup. All right, love some. I'll put the other little heart hand up. You got it? Okay. Bye.